Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jordan with Citywide Mortgage Services, your personal mortgage planner here in Vancouver and the Lower Mainland. Well, we have some interesting news this week. Finally, we saw one of the major 6 banks drop their 5-year fixed posted rate, and that was TD. And what they did is chop their posted rate by 35 basis points, bringing it down to 4.99%. They did this because we're seeing bond yields plunging, and OSFI, who is our banking regulator, basically came out and blamed the banks for having artificially high posted rates. And that has been making it unnecessarily difficult for borrowers to pass the stress test. So what are the implications of a lower posted rate? Well, this is the rate that is used by the banks to determine their penalty calculations. And it's also the minimum qualifying rate, also known as the stress test rate. If we see a lower stress test, it means that you, the borrower, are going to qualify for more mortgage. And although this might seem like a small amount, I think it's going to impact buyers, thousands of buyers across Canada. As well, if you are refinancing, you could potentially get a larger mortgage loan. And I think it's going to shift the mentality or the psychology of buyers. We've seen an uptick in the market, and we're leading into the spring market, which is typically a very busy time. So we could see more demand for housing and thus potentially an increase in prices as well. Now, don't jump for joy just yet. We're going to need to see a few more lenders drop their posted rate to see an overall drop of the stress test rate. But this is a perfect opportunity to remind you, make sure to have a pre-approval done, know how much you qualify for before you go house shopping. Of course, I'm always here to help. Please give me a call. I'm Jordan with Citywide Mortgage Services. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you here next week.